Hey, I've got a new book out. It's called Doll Bloods. It's a nice piece of comedic fantasy, inspired by stuff like Terry Pratchett and Yancey Crowshaw's first novel, Mogworld. If you're looking for something new to read and feel like supporting a struggling indie, check it out. Links are in the description.
Deadpool and Wolverine. This movie is absolutely awesome. It was well worth seeing. I recommend you check it out right away. It is an absolute must-see. Dude, I'm planning to get it on Blu-ray when it comes out on home video. It's going right on my shelf over there. Screw streaming. I'm getting myself the physical version when it comes out. This movie just rules. For real. Ryan Reynolds is still great as Deadpool. He knows this character inside and out and can really sell him from the most absurd to the most over-the-top and believably dramatic. Hugh Jackman is still great as Wolverine, and it was also awesome to see him play these alternate versions of the character as well. I mean, have him act out these scenes from comics that I know for a fact fans have wanted to see adapted for a very, very long time. Hell, we even got to see Henry Cavill play Deadpool briefly as well in a nice cameo. Play Wolverine in a nice cameo. And, oh man, these guys are just awesome in these roles. Like, they are just perfect. Which reminds me, the multiverse aspect of this movie is handled really well. This is quite possibly the only Marvel movie that really uses the multiverse for successful storytelling rather than just cheap gimmicks. We actually get some meaningful actions by the characters, as well as some good humor out of it as well. And, well, we even get a ton of great fan service with a lot of characters from prior MCU films. We're talking way, way before, like the 2000s X-Men movies, the Daredevil movie, Elektra, for instance, even Blade. A lot of them actually do make appearances here, officially canonizing them in the MCU, and they're given a final hurrah, a good chance to shine when they didn't in the past. I mean, it was awesome to see Leslie Snipes play Blade again, but he still has it. Like Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, he knows this character, and he can do him really well. It was also cool to see Elektra from Daredevil actually get a second chance to actually be an awesome, badass hero. We also saw Channing Tatum's version of Gambit, now comic book accurate. He was good too. We even seen adult X-23 from Logan. And hell, we even finally got to see Wolverine in the yellow cowl. I mean, that's something everyone's been waiting for almost 20 years now. Just to see him wear the comic book accurate costume. Oh, that was worth seeing too. But I won't lie, the fan service can feel caked on really thick at times. To the point it's actually kind of distracting. Like when Leslie Snipes finally says these iconic catchphrases from the first Blade movie, some other effers are still trying to ice skate uphill, that felt really, really forced and out of place. But what isn't forced is the action and the humor. Once this movie gets going, it's firing all cylinders from beginning to end, and there is never a dull moment. Every action sequence, every bit of dialogue, every joke, every action sequence is so well done. An absolute highlight is the Deadpool versus Deadpool scene, where we've got Deadpool and Wolverine fighting all these different variants of Deadpool, and so many of these are from the comics. It's just incredible to see the characters that made up the Deadpool core actually get adapted. We see Lady Deadpool, Headpool, Kidpool, Dogpool, and a ton of others as well, and they're all fighting Deadpool and Wolverine in this big over-the-top bloody battle where there's tons of humor, tons of gore, tons of blood, and then when it's all said and done, they all just regenerate, and Deadpool realizes, oh crap, we're gonna have to fight these guys all over again, aren't we? only for them to just forget about fighting them when Peter shows up. Like, that was just incredible to see. And dude, Peter as well, the character from Deadpool 2, one of the sole surviving members of the X-Force, he's still a trait. But if I really have to complain about one thing, it would be the villains of the movie. This guy working for the TVA named Paradox, and this evil variant of Charles Xavier named Cassandra, I just found them to be kind of flat and uninteresting compared to Ajax from the first movie, and Cable and Juggernaut from the second one. Paradox is really just an English fop who's trying to advance in his career, which could have worked, but he's not really all that interesting. They really should have tried to make him more of a Gordon Gekko type character. And Cassandra is just your basic sadistic psychopath. Nothing to really write home about. I'm not saying these characters need to be like deep and psychological, but maybe just try to make them memorable other than generic comic relief and bulk standard sadists. Just something else, maybe. But yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine was well worth seeing. Go see it. It's got tons of humor, it's got tons of action, and it's never boring. it is an incredibly good movie that is fun for the whole family. Go check it out. And yes, I know the movie is rated MA 15+, but I also do stand by fun for the whole family.
Alright, cool. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you really liked it, by all means hit the like and the subscribe buttons. That'd really help me out. And also feel free to check out Doll Bloods. Again, links are in the description. Work is still progressing on the backlog showcase. Just a little slow at the moment because I've been caught up with other things going on, but the script is almost done. Should be done any day now. And beyond that, I'm actually planning to take a look at Black Myth Wukong when it comes out later this month, and I'm also thinking about maybe checking out the new Stalker game when it comes out in November. I've also got a Blu-ray copy of Shin Ultraman, and I gotta be honest, that thing's been giving me bedroom eyes for quite a while, and I think I might finally give it some attention. Anyway, I've got all that more coming up, so please stick around.